Good day. I greet you all and I welcome you. I thank you for being part of this, for joining us today again. On this session, we are doing Forex Brokers. Forex Brokers. I believe it will change your perspective. I believe it will transform you. I believe you will learn so much from this. And it is what you have been waiting for. It is what you have been waiting for. You know, all of us, we are impacted by brokers because you cannot trade without a broker. So this is a subject that you did not want to miss. This is a subject that you did not want to miss out on. I promise you, there's so much information for you here to learn, and it will impact you. It will change your life and perspective. Okay, you can still join one of our online beginner courses, which is a 3 weeks online course which has over 7 exclusive modules, including trader psychology, risk management, MT4 indicators and brokers, and many more other modules that will transform you, including introduction to forex charting and all that nice information that will set you up. We have so many testimonies from people who've joined courses and they became profitable as they finished the course. 3 weeks online course. Join it. Registrations are still open. You can contact the number 079 966 7222 079 966 7222. Hit us with a message on WhatsApp and somebody will get back to you. Most of the content of this lesson today was pulled out from our advanced forex course. It has once you join the course, you get to join and learn over 5 tried and tested and used trading strategies, advanced risk management modules. The previous session we did risk management, and I explained that it was just an extra from the beginner course. On this one, you do the advanced risk management. You get to learn how brokers are going against risk management and how they try to invalidate your risk management skill or strategy in your trading. And then you get to learn how to make your own trade plan and how to implement it, and you get your full-on mentorship and many more modules. Courses available online and on physical one-on-one. We do not have one-on-one currently, temporarily based on the COVID restrictions. But once all restrictions are lifted, we will let you know when. So contact our number, still the same number, 079 966 7222 to join in and learn more. This course, this session is brought to you by Wolfpack Investment Group. Yes, here we go. Brokers, we have to try and keep this over the time limit. So I'm going to try and move fast. So I hope that you catch up. If you have questions, you'll ask me questions at the end of the sessions. Okay, this module can be a bit tricky and controversial, especially for a company like ours, but the intention is to make you aware and put you in a position where you can make good and better decisions. If you are in brokerage profession, please, this is not an attack. This is not to invalidate brokers. We know there are good brokers out there and there are bad brokers out there, just like there are good mentors and bad mentors. So we have to shed light into the situation, so our clients get to understand and have information. So yes, this is a way to educate the masses, the public, and to make them aware. Okay, finding a right broker is a very crucial to your trading career. Easy as it sounds, it's a painstaking process to find a good broker, let alone a reputable registered broker. It is a very difficult thing. It is not easy as just going online and just picking up a broker. You will be hurt very bad. So please know that any reference we make to brokers does not imply to a particular broker or all brokers. Like I said before, this is just to educate us. So we are not specifically attacking a broker. We are not specifically singling out a single broker. We're just speaking in general. Because when a brokerage is involved, it often leads to lack of transparency and fewer outcomes of the investment, since not all brokers are conducting business the same way or equally, because it also depends on the business model that the broker uses. Some brokers put orders directly into the market exchange, while others take the other side of the trade and trade against the client. I'm sure you've heard this. We'll explain as the session go on what we mean by that. Assuming they will lose most of the time, and you will lose in that case because you are betting against a broker, and you know your chances are very minimal for you to make it. You have no chance at all. So firstly, let us establish what is a good broker, or actually let us establish what is a broker. A broker is a firm or firms that provide traders with access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currencies. Forex brokers may also be known as a retail forex broker or currency trading brokers. Most forex brokers firms handle only a very small portion of the volume of the overall foreign exchange market. Retail currency traders use these brokers to gain access to the 24-hour currency market for purposes of speculation. Speculation is currently actually trading. They call it price speculation. So forex broker services are also provided for institutional clients by larger firms such as investment banks. The thing is, you need a broker to connect to a market, whether you're a bank, whether you're a hedge fund, whether you're an institution, you are doing institutional trading. You need broker because you need somebody who is going to give you access, that including stock market, including options, binary, all. You will need a broker. So there are different types of levels of brokers. So a forex broker makes it possible for a trader to open a trade by buying a currency pair, like we explained, and close a trade by selling that same pair. It gives you access to the market. So for example, if a trader wants to exchange euros for US dollars, they buy the euro USD pair. This amounts to buying euros using US dollars for the purchase. We explain this more in currency pairs. So right now I just want to give you a background and give you an overview of what we are talking about. So I'm not going to explain this based on time. So when they close the trade, they would sell the pair, which would be equivalent to buying US dollars and using euros for the purchase. If the exchange rates were higher, when the trader closes the trade, the traders would keep the profit. Otherwise, the trader would realize a loss. I'm just giving you a breakthrough. I'm sure you already know this information. So just another reminder that not all brokers are bad. There are good brokers out there who want you to win so you can continue trading and making money for them, because most traders, they make money from spreads. So whether you win or you lose, it doesn't matter. That's a reputable broker that I'm talking about. So whether you win or you lose, it doesn't matter. But they want you to win so that you can have a longer trading career, so that they keep making money from your spread. That's what this next line explained it. They make money through spread. So every time you trade, they will get their money, either you win or lose. So it will not make sense for them to go out of their way to cheat on you and manipulate things, because they basically depend on the spread. These are good, reputable brokers. Now the problem most is when the broker is a liquidity provider. That is conflict of interest. What do I mean by that? What I mean is there are brokers where they do not connect you to the market, where you basically trade with them with their own money. Remember, when you win money, that money doesn't come from the sky. It has to come from someone or somewhere. Whenever you win money in the market, it doesn't come from the sky. So the money, when you hear that there's $5.3 trillion liquid in forex trading, that money comes from someone. It's somebody who plays that money there. So you find brokers where they are the liquidity provider, which means you are not connected to the market. They make the price, they create the price, they create the environment, and you're basically trading against them. Why? Because when you win, it means you're taking their money. So when they win, they take your money. So that's just how it is. Money has to come from somewhere. Money has to come from somewhere. So this whole thing of brokers is to find where will the money come from. It has happened to a lot of traders that they find themselves under an untrustworthy broker, and unfortunately they would quickly lose all their money even if they are good traders, because all the odds are against you. All the odds are against you. So how to spot a bad broker or an untrustworthy broker? It is common knowledge that there are market makers among brokers, so-called desktop brokers. That's why it's important for you to know that is your broker a desktop broker. If you are trading with a desktop broker, it means you are not connected to the market. You are the whole market. That's why they call it market makers. The whole chart that you see is basically an environment created by a broker. So you might see a price there of a pair, and you look at it in your broker, and then you go to another broker and it's completely different. So, and there are those are called market makers or desk dealers. So there are market brokers which forward transaction to external contractors, like your ECN accounts. We covered that more. Like again, I said, the topic or this subject for broker, it's very broad and it's very big. So for the purpose of what we are doing now, I try to compress the information that we can get, but this basically like would cover only 20 to 30%. That is why I encourage you to enroll in either our beginner course or our advanced course, where you will be able to get the whole information, because it will be impossible for me to give you the whole information in this session. It will take me maybe an hour or so just to break it down. So I'm just trying to compress it. Market broker orders go to the market, and desktop dealer brokers orders remain in the company. That's what I was explaining now. So market brokers earn money on the spread differences, or your markups, and commission between client commission and liquidity provider commission. While in desktop brokers, market maker broker, companies earn on the financial result. Everything that the trader had lost, the company gained, and vice versa. Basically explain what I was explaining to you just now. So market maker brokers are dealing desk companies that absorb clients' orders and either pass them internally to other clients or take the opposite end of the trade. Like I said, if it's a desk dealer, that money has to come from somewhere. So it has to come from somewhere. So either you are trading against another trader, or you are trading against a broker. It's kind of like complex, so I'm just putting it in simple terms for you to understand. I will explain more in the intricate details of how they do it in our advanced course. So market makers or dealing desk brokers do not connect traders to a global liquidity pool or the interbank exchange, which explains the prices that you will see, a different price that you will see in between brokers. Therefore, all orders are distributed between clients, and the broker has the option to either fill orders from their clients or reject them completely according to the market liquidity. Due to the 24 hours nature of the forex market, brokers experience variable liquidity and inconsistent volumes throughout the day. It is close to impossible for the broker to find buyers and sellers for the same volume every time. Therefore, most brokers resort to taking the opposite side of their trader's position. Like I said, that money has to come somewhere. We explained leverage and margin. So once you take a trade in the market, somebody has to fill that order. Remember, we explained what is leverage. Basically, you have $10 and then but controlling 100,000. I'm making an example here just so you understand. So let me just make it easy. You have $100 controlling $1,000 with one order. Now somebody has to pay the $900. So who would that person be? It will be the broker. So he can put his own money there to fill your order so that it can be able to be executed. I know I'm going a bit deep, but so now that's what the statement is explaining. So somebody has to fill that order. So which means if you win, you would have won much more based on the leverage. So that is why a desk dealer broker, because he has to fill your order, he has to make sure that you lose. Why? Because the $900 comes from him anyways. So he has to give that $900, trusting that he will be able to get the $100 from you. You understand? So hence I say, every time you take a trade, that money comes from somewhere. Your leverage has to be substantiated by somebody. So that's what it means. So since forex market has a tendency to create more winners than losers, brokers usually succeed in profiting from their client losses. In nature, I explained the 50-50%. Now, if you have skill and you learn, your chances and have education, it means your chances of winning a trade are much higher. Because if you are just a normal person with no knowledge, you have 50% of winning. Now, that is why brokers tend to do things to equate or make your chances fewer so that you lose. Because, in forex, it's a really easy thing. Basically, to win, it's very easy. But brokers and the system, the way it is, it makes it impossible or difficult because they need to make money. So apart from the spreads, clients' losses act as the primary source of revenue for dealing desk brokers. That's the only way they make money. They have to make money from you because they know that you need them. So since market makers profit from their client losses, all dealing desk brokers have a conflict of interest with their customers because they cannot allow you to win. Because like I explained with that leverage, I said $100, then they fill your order with $900 to make it $1,000 so that you can purchase or sell. Then when you win, it means that you left with $1,000. So they lost a lot because they had to fill your leverage. So now if you win, it's not good for them. So already as you start, there's a conflict of interest between the broker and the trader because he cannot allow you to win. Otherwise, he will go bankrupt. Imagine if a broker has 100 clients and 80% of those clients win. That broker will be out of business within 3 months, guaranteed. So lots of brokers scams and are scams, and they are dishonored brokers. They practice arise from brokers' greed to make money from their clients, also because they don't have a choice. If you look at it from their side, like I explained, if you are a broker and you have 100 clients, you are a desk dealer, you provide your own liquidity, which means all the money centrally is from you. If 80% of them they win for 3 months, you will be out of business. Otherwise, they will not be able to withdraw money. So most market makers resort to tactics such as price manipulation, disconnecting the price feeds, increasing the spread, that's why you have fluctuating spreads, filling orders at unfavorable price levels, and even resorting to changing clients' orders without their consent. This is common. I almost mentioned one broker that likes doing this, but for the sake of this, this is very common. Even in big brokers, they do this, even registered ones, where when they know the market is going this direction, based on a lot size, sometimes they will not even activate, or they will activate your pending order before time if they know that the market will go opposite direction, so that you become trapped in the market. Therefore, a majority of traders tend to lose money with market makers. Fine. How to spot a bad broker or an untrustworthy broker. These are just few points that I've put together. There are many points, so I collected these points just for the sake of this teaching. One method that bad brokers use is they aggravate execution for the earning client or for all clients by introducing artificial lags or slippages, regular recodes or rejects. That's what I was explaining just now, that sometimes you place especially pending orders, or check now, when the market is very volatile, you try to place a buy. What they will do is the buy will not go immediately. It will not go immediately. You try to press, it will not buy. And then after some time, or maybe when it press, the price that you were buying from would have changed. I'll make an example. You are trying to buy at a USD JPY at 110, 200, 110,200. It's not buying, because you are planning to buy at 110, 200 and be out at 110.300. But now the order can activate at 110, 250, knowing that the market at 250 is going to go down. So that's the lags, introducing artificial lags or slippages. They can delay your order. That would happen in a market execution. You press and it's not buying, and then it will only activate when the price is already higher than what you are trying to buy, and then just 5-10 points after retraces. You could have won, but now you are on a losing trade. Also similar with pending orders. You put a pending order to activate maybe at 110, 100. Then the price reaches 110,100, it doesn't activate. Sometimes some brokers even, the order will just disappear. And then you come later, you say, hey, I'm on profit, I'm supposed to close. You find that the order is nowhere to be seen. It's gone. So there's many illicit ways that brokers use to manipulate. There's many ways. There are many ways. So, and also number 2, they call order freeze levels. When orders cannot be placed or changed if the price level is close to that of the order, which is also a way of fighting against scalpers or potentially profitable traders. Like I was explaining that, making that example that you are a scalper, 110,100, you want to go out at 110,250, you are pressing, it doesn't, and then it will only activate at 110,240, knowing that maybe at 250 it will retrace. So they've got you trapped in the market. Number 3, you will simply be robbed of your money. It can be done in several ways. For example, delete all transactions, I've mentioned this one, and say that they never existed. Deny access to your personal transaction and say that you never had one, or just write off all money. Return initial deposit, declare you a fraud, and bid farewell. This has happened. I've received complaints from people who've been through this, who have deposited with a broker, was supposed to withdraw money, and all his winnings were wiped out. Everything was wiped out, and he tried to take out the money. It was refusing. They gave him a lot of story, and the broker disappeared. He could not find the broker. The broker just packed and gone with the deposit, with everything. So this also happens. Most brokers, especially nowadays, it's easy to have create a broker. It's easy to register a broker, but an illegal broker, that's what I mean. This is what now they took desktop brokers to another level, where you find that you're a broker, but the guy just got 2 computers in his room and he's a broker. He's just got a software that is running. I came across also this guys who wanted to sell this idea, and they wanted to create a broker, and they have a software that they give you and stuff. Obviously I rejected it, but they give you everything. You can have a broker with just 2-3 computers without even a server, just the software. Now they're taking desktop broker to another level. So how will you have 100 clients who are winning? You can never pay those people. You can never pay your clients back the money, because you need a lot of money. But now the whole business idea or business plan is to actually rob clients of their money. The ones who are winning are never going to get their deposit or their profits, for that matter. So you have to be careful. Whenever you go and join a broker, make sure it is registered with all major bodies. There's international bodies, there are local bodies of your own country. Make sure that broker is registered. Check for their papers. Check on their website, if indeed, and check with that with your financial bodies in your country that indeed those brokers are registered, because that's what happens. And I've seen a lot of people where they've deposited money and they never got their money back, including their profits from brokers. So they let you trade, but you will never ever get to withdraw. Number 4, so once you deposit your money, they will usually connect you to their own platform, and everything is simulated, like I explained, with just a computer at home. You are not in the actual market, but you are just in a simulator. Yes, if they cannot make you lose your money, you will never be able to withdraw your profits. You will be met with issues about a withdrawal and a non-existence customer care, and the more you fight for your deposit, the further the communication gap, until they eventually freeze your account and ban you from their platform. This has all happened. All the points that I gave you, they are just but few points. There's many points for you. I will see if you have time, then we can try and make points to see if you are with a good broker, because I've shown you the points that you can see that this is a bad broker. Now we have to get points for you to see that indeed you are with a good broker. So in conclusion, it all depends on you, your trading style and needs. Once you've decided on the broker of your choice and are prepared to risk your own hard-earned money, read the small print very carefully. Like I said, check and confirm if they are registered. That is the first thing that you have to do. Check and confirm that they are registered with the international financial body and with your local financial body. That is the best thing to do. So don't be tempted to tick the box for agreeing with the terms and conditions without reading and understanding them first. Each individual broker will have its own set of rules, services, and prices, which is understandable, but you have to make sure that they are realistic. So that is why we offer a non-obligation free consultation and account opening services where we will interview you and assist you in broker selection absolutely free. Why we do that? Because 2 years back, just over a year back, we did a research. We went through all the brokers, tried to compare, and then we did a survey asking people for their faults that they found with brokers. And for that, we have like 5 to 6 brokers that we could recommend. But all those brokers are different. It usually would depend on your trading style. So with this, we get to ask you and see what type of trader are you, and then would recommend a broker that you can use. For you to choose, it's up to you. Whether you want to use it or you don't want to use it, that's absolutely your choice. This is just an offer that we do for you. So we have reached the end of our session. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. And but first, let us just take you through this quickly.